So will Reason potentially not be playing at their full level?
Yeah, it's true. Let's have a look at the veto as well so we can see where they actually are going to be playing at, and we can work it out off the back of the map ban. So Reason, the initial ban is going to be towards Mirage. See that train ban from Radix as well.
Obviously Radix permaban train. Reason obviously banning Mirage because Radix beat Excel 16-5 on Mirage, 16-3 even, sorry. Radix ban Nuke. Pug team don't want to play it. Reason ban Cash. Again, they're playing versus a Pug team. They don't want to play it. So it's fairly extremely standard bans. The structured team, I say structured, the team that's actually been together for a lot longer than Radix, Reason, they're the ones banning out the Pug maps, and then obviously the Pug team, Radix, are banning out the structure maps, your trains, your nukes and whatnot. And we're left on Overpass, a bit of in between. Obviously on the CT side, you can Pug it, play more loosely. On T side though, it's going to be difficult. We saw Radix obviously win 16-5 versus CX on Overpass. I feel like the players on Reason as well, they're sort of like a... we saw what happened in the Elite Series, right? When they beat Endpoint, allowed Excel to qualify. They had no reason to play that game, but they were so adamant of not allowing Endpoint to qualify. And they were so adamant that even though it meant nothing, that game, they still wanted to prove every single game that they can win and they're a contender. That's the thing which I really appreciate on Thomas and Cinder. These are players that hate losing.
Yeah, it's true. Let's see if that is going to be coming through today as well as the game will be kicking off. Rice to be leading the charge in towards that B bomb site. Scoping around a little bit, actually does dink Neff down to 18 HP. Artist trying to retaliate, but Thomas blows his head clean off.
There you have it. Man advantage already off the back of the Deagle. Fry 1 as well, going to make it a 2, make it 3-man advantage right now for the T side. Reason Gaming just charging their way through, and of course it's Fry 1 leading the charge.
Gets himself a double kill into the round. The rest of them going to claim one frag each. Only Craig that didn't actually pick up a kill into that one, but they do it nicely. Very fast, aggressive opening pistol round there, and the rebuys will be coming out. Yep,
just showing the dominance there, going for the fast ones to play. Obviously, if you land those first dinks towards Barrel, towards Graffiti, then suddenly it's so hard for the CTs to re-peek and jiggle peek and try to get those kills towards the site. As soon as you push them back and they have to play retake, it's pretty much as good as done. Anyway, though, Radix right now 0-1 down into round number 2. They will be going for a half buy, I guess. Bodermeister not buying anything just yet. He wants to buy the orb into the first buy round. Nevertheless, though, Deagle from Thomas once again finding success.
Kills are raining in all over the place. You can see Cinder as well blows Bodermeister away. He rips straight through him with that Mach 10. So nice, a couple of the kills will be going towards those SMGs. You just see Capers and Neff now roaming about. Neff tries to get himself on a bit more of an effective angle, but gets spotted out by Cinder. And they do actually get themselves a fairly good bit of cash off the back of that one.
Yep, obviously Capers, no real reason to go for this one. Chance of winning it with no Kevlar, no utility is nigh impossible. Might as well just save the scout for the next round. You never know if you're going to get lucky with 2 or 3 headshots. So we'll rattle off a few shots through the smoke there, but actually has players hot on his tail.
Yeah, Thomas coming in from the rear, tags him once. Thomas, seeming like he just decided not to shoot for a little bit there. Eventually will fall. So you can grab that Deagle as well. Just go for the full save now if he can get away with it. So he will have those 2 weapons to actually hold on to. Karma spots him out. He's landing tags. He's killing everyone as well as they push towards him. But Karma luckily does snipe him down. But they lose a lot of those guns they had on the Reason side. Only 2 players getting through. But at least they got that bomb plant down as well. So cash is building quite nicely.
Yeah, you can see obviously we'll take a look at the money once all the players in Reason Gaming have bought up. But already, actually, they're going to be sacrificing, wasting money on Galils or UMPs. Just going to be buying CZs.
Julies on Thomas?
I know, I was about... I almost said something else, so definitely shouldn't have by accident there. Yeah, Julies. Akimbo pistols. But obviously, it's going to be round number 3. It's going to be the EQ coming from Radix, and they're going to go for the stack towards B. Let's see if Fry 1 can basically have a field day.
Yeah, Fry. Always quite frightening with his plays. He pushes in, he's just ripping for everyone. It's a free K for Fry, 1 kill from Cray as well, and Karma shuts down Eccles last. Only 1 casualty on them there, so the Dooley's not getting too much action for Thomas's fast fingers.
It's first pick Fry. Let's see what he's going to do into the first buy round as we go into round number 4. Open to Bodermeister, obviously he's saved. We saw him go for the USP, no Kevlar as well into the round 4 in that one, round number 3. That's why he has the AWP. 4 M4s as well. Distinct, well, I say distinct lack of kit. Exactly 0 kits for the CT side, so in case the bomb is planted by Reason Gaming, that retake's going to have to be very swift.
Oh, nice opening there from Bodermaster as well as he peeks out and shuts down Karma early, but it's always Fry with the absolute ferocity being displayed towards that B-bomb site. Cray and Fry will fall, though Artist as well. A double kill for him as he takes down Thomas. It all remains in the hands of Cinder. Yeah,
what really can you accomplish with the scout now in the 1 versus 4? Obviously, the push towards Monster, you thought after Fry 1 landed the first headshot, there's a chance, an opening there towards the site, but actually a strong defense there, good crossfire, some Artist and Co towards B. Will halt the aggression coming out from Reason Gaming. It's looking likely that Radix take the first buy round.
Got the Irish infantry remaining. Flashbang goes over. Let's see if he can achieve too much here as he pushes in. Still going to be sticking to his scout as well, though. Not switching out to any rifles just yet. Grabs that AK. Throws the clip in it. Is he going to be able to slay?
Probably not. If you're Cinder right now, obviously this is the first buy round of the game and you won the pistol. You know that the money is low on the CT side. You can try to play for exit kills. You do have 55 seconds. The chance of winning the round is, well, not impossible, but unlikely. Maybe try and dent that CT column as much as possible before going down.
Looks like today isn't going to be a good day. He's going to have to use his AK as he peeks up from short right now. Peeks out, but K-Piz takes him down. So I guess today was a good day. Didn't have to use it, did he?
No, he didn't. At least for Radix now, they do take the first buy round. It's going to go into round number 5 now. And it will, well, already the reimbursement for the T side will come to fruition. They buy 3 AKs. Cinder right now could have bought an AWP if he wanted to, but actually just going to be able to drop over an AK to Cray. So we shall be seeing a 5 AK buy right now from Reason Gaming on the T side of Overpass. So, are they going to play grouped up together, playing 5-man, 4-1 style of CS, which we've been seeing so far, pushes towards Monster, and go on the pistol on first buy round, or are we going to see a slow default across the map already? It's looking like the first option, though. They're going to group up towards middle and try to split this A side.
If they get the reset off here as well from this round, it would be ridiculous. You can see early kills always coming in as well. Thomas does damage as he punishes K-Piz, leaving them just in a 4 versus 5. Thomas and Bodemeister are both incredibly low, though, sitting towards just 14 HP, 6 HP on Bodemeister as well.
5 versus 4 man advantage. Bodemeister is low as well. Look at the confidence on Fry1, but it gets shot down by Bodemeister. Echoes and Artist find kills towards the site as well, and there's a second from Adam Echoes himself. Cinder once again in the 1 versus 4.
Themselves in a good position, but they've really started to throw it away. Cinder as well, peeked out with the timing, but the angle was still being watched. It looked like they might have actually been able to pick that one up. They had the advantage. They took site control, but the over-aggression, the overconfidence was Reason's downfall. Yeah, that's the word, confidence. To go through the double Molotov there towards Bank, try to get the drop on Bodemeister. Yes, it was 6 HP, but it's one shot from that AWP to take him down. Nevertheless, there, Radix winning 2 on the trot. They will eventually break the money from the T side as they have roughly 3,000 across the board now, and they will be going for the half buy with pistols and Kevlar. Going to be seeing 2 Deagles and 3 CZs. What's nice as well in the meta right now is they've actually, it seems like there's a shift where the CZ is more common now than the Tech 9. The reason being is the mobility, of course. Yes, the draw out time is a lot longer, but then again, look, these players, they're not swapping weapons. They're going to run and gun with the CZ in hand. Yeah, they want to charge in, keep the weapon drawn, and just reign supreme with it as they'd find the opening kills as well. Cinder eliminates K-Piz, can try and grab that weapon as well. Doesn't get a chance to wield it, though, as Neff is just firing on all cylinders right now. Karma with the deagle shot of his life, though, blows his head clean off. But Artist will return fire. It's all in the hands of Craig. He wide faces out. Artist was ready. Did get dinked down, but he still found the kill. Did indeed. So, the last round, it was 4 players staying alive, and now it's 3. You can see their cash, slowly but surely, starting to rise. 10,000 now to Artist. But actually, I thought it was an AWPer, but actually it seems like Bodemeister is going to be AWPing for the CT side on Overpass. So, talking of AWPs, it's going to be AWP onto Crane out. No Kevlar though, so it's going to be the Glass Cannon AWP here. We spoke about it in the pre-face, currently having a bit of a dip in form and trying to find space in this roster. Let's see if he can open things up into this one. He comes through, Bodemeister unable to connect the shot this time around though, as he once again went for the aggressive peek towards mid early. Cray donning the AWP for the side of Reason though, situated over towards that B bomb site. Can't quite peek off his own initiative right now though, but he is just holding out to see if anyone's pushing towards him. Seems like late round they want to try and go for that split push in towards B. Nice shot there from Eccles to take down the first player. Bodemeister as well towards long, gets the second for the side of Radix. And now on the 5 versus 3, the rest of the Reason Gaming players are funneled out the Monster. They have no utility as well, just one smoke on Fry. They can't actively use that to aid them into this. They're just pushing out brute force and hoping their brawn will overpower the brains and the tactics that are in play from Radix as they do slowly tiptoe through. Not doing too much though, they get 1 return kill, but K-Piz eliminates Fry as well. It's all up to Thomas. AK in hand, a 1v4 situation, a minute left on the clock, bomb miles away from him. All of the angles in play by the CTs as well. This is a really horrible state to be left in. It is indeed, especially because Radix have had so many players staying alive round after round. Their economy is blooming. Anyway, they're in the 1 versus 4. We saw Cinder have no real success, but there you have it. Thomas finds the first. The bomb is down towards default, but there you have it. Bodemeister just a wide face, left side of pillar, and eventually take him down. It's going to be 4-3 as Radix get 4 in a row as we head into round number 8. And Reason Gaming losing yet another buy. I believe that's 3 buys now they've lost. Yeah, 3. It was like what, 4-3, it was like 4-4-3-3, yeah. So, you can see already roughly 6,000-ish across the board aggregately for the CT side economy, so they can still buy for another round in case Reason Gaming win this one. But obviously, they're on low pistols again. Oh, sorry, upgraded pistols on a low buy again. This is another round here where Radix can stack up even more cash if they can have a clean round here, have 1 player die, potentially 4 or 5 stay alive.
and head into round number 9 with a good set cash, but already fast up middle into T side, and now it's looking like a retake shot again.
Yeah, conga line of death straight towards the A-bomb sites. They can slip themselves into position and try and lock it down. They only have the CZs and the Deagles. They've got the bomb though to try and get that planted. Bodemeister bites off way more than he can chew whilst he's trying to swallow that. Cinder will take him down with a CZ, upgrade himself to an AWP as well. Can be particularly naughty with the weapon if he gets himself into a good spot. Artist just on the retake though, spots out Cray. He did extend a little bit too far. Thomas could be massive as he's landing tanks, but he's not quite converting them just yet. He is keeping the players at bay, but eventually Neff has the confidence to peek. Cinder blows away Eccles. It's a 1 versus 3, and he peeks out. Suspected they were on the bomb, and he does get greeted by the end barrel of Ardis.
There's a chance there for Reason. A 4 versus 4, you have the site, you've got AWP as well. And it isn't able to find the first kills. If you have the AWP, well, where else can you really put it apart from toilets? The problem is so many players died before the AWP could even come into play there. Potentially play more passive towards the site, allow the AWP to get first contact. Obviously, that's what you want. So, into round number 9. It's going to be AWP onto Bodemeister once again. 2 retrieved AKs onto Artist and KPs, 2 M4s as well. Kits this time, full utility for the CT side, and for Reason Gaming, no more AWPs. It's going to be 5 AKs. 2 towards B, 2 towards Connector, and 1 player towards Middle. Probably going to be a fake, and eventually going to be trying to split towards B from Sewers and Monster.
Neff and Fry. They come up first in the Clash of the Titans. He will take him down. Removing Fry is a really good set piece to restrict on Reason as well. They don't have the explosive firepower and that very aggressive entry that they need into some of these rounds. Defense looking good here from Eccles as well, as he's aware of the location of the T. He's just going to slip in and hide away and wait for them to try and contest against him.
5 versus 4. Eccles now towards Connector. Look at the good rotation right now from Radix. They expect to play towards that B-bomb side. Door opens. Eccles is blind and still will find the kill, but Bodemeister gets to reply 1 towards B. It's still going to be the man advantage here for the CT side as Reason Gaming funnel away from that B-bomb side.
Want to try and restructure this attack, relocate, and take the hit towards A if possible. Karma are actually looping the entire way back round though, so maybe that is just a bit of a mind game they're playing with them.
Yeah, let's see. Capers and Artist towards that B-bomb site. CT defense is split 2-2. But the other man advantage is going to be the 2 versus 3 now towards the B side. Actually, no, Sinners towards A. It's Capers and Artist.
Oh, Capers, nice shot there as well. The fadeaway on towards Cray as he backs off. This true push is coming in towards B. He's not spotted out the bomb just yet, but when he does, it's because he just blows Karma out the server. Cinder with a nice flicker towards Neff though. But even then, he's left in a 1v3 with 25 seconds. The bomb miles away, and Bodemeister has the cross.
He couldn't do it before with 100 HP. Now he's on 9. Anything would take him down. A gust of wind, a trip, a fall, grazing your knee. And eventually he hits the deck. It's going to be 6-3 as your Thunderball. And there you have it as we go into round number 10. Radix looking so strong. 6 in a row, 6 buy rounds of that as well. Reason Gaming took the pistol. Right now, if you're Method watching this, you've got to be thinking, oh, this could end south. Obviously, if Radix win, does that mean Method 100% can't make it? Because of the head-to-head.
Yeah, because
Endpoint versus Method.
It will only be the fight for the 4th spot, which will be between Fish and Endpoint.
There you have it. So, if you're a Method fan out there, you're hoping that Reason Gaming can pick what's left of the pieces they've left behind, essentially try and recalibrate their attack, and already going to be going back towards the B side. But look at this again, it's the same old, but they can't get anywhere near default.
Yeah, this has been a good, nice CT setup here from Radix, actually. They're playing against Reason very, very nicely. Just playing their own game, no reason to overextend. We'll just wait for you to go through this slow contact playing towards B, and we'll find the frags every time. They know exactly how to counter it, and they're doing so in a good fashion. Just remains on Cinder. How many times have we said that into this matchup? Just 1v5 once again, trapped on short. He's got 2 flashbangs to aid him. We're just going to pop flash through and try and risk it, but he's taken down by Ardis.
The thing is, right, for Reason Gaming, they are already guaranteed top 4. We are going to be seeing Reason Gaming at EGX, at the LAN Finals, playing for that 1st place finish, right?
Yep.
And you can see the hunger just isn't there right now for Reason Gaming. They're playing so careless, just running into sites, not giving a damn, essentially. We saw what happened on the pistol round. Fry one is running towards CT, on the first bar, running towards Bank. They don't seem to have the same flair or care behind their plays, and already a fast presence towards middle from the CZs, and Deagle onto Kamapanga trying to rush down these players here as they try to flood their way back towards A side.
Very aggressive as they are, just storming straight through. Bodemeister's in position though to dismantle this entire play. He gets a double kill, switches round, finds the 3rd. Karma will trade him out eventually, but even then it's still a 3 versus 2. They have got weapons and they've got the armor to back up their bold claims, but can they actually land the shots?
Man advantage right now for the CT side as the retake shop again. Cinder going to be one of the up once again in this scenario. He has to go huge. We saw what happened last time. They gave up the site and he had no real impact with the aforementioned weapon. Let's see though. Radix smoke diffuser onto Capiz. It's looking unlikely the Reason Game are going to claim this one.
Radix will smoke the bomb. It's a little bit short though, actually goes past it. They flash over as well. He's aware of the double boost they were trying to go for, so it really throws a spanner in the works for Reason. But they're landing tags. They actually take down Capiz as well. They need to jump on the bomb. Oh. The double kill from Radix comes out though as he just rips his way through the makes
they're not on it.
Neff doesn't have time to defuse though.
I think he does, just...
Ooh.
Yep. That must be, what, 1.5 seconds potentially? So... Round number 12, now 8-3, 8 in a row. 5 round advantage run out for Radix on the CT side, and actually they've won every single round after conceding the pistol. No tactical timeout right now from Reason. No chance to take a breather and try to change your plan of attack. Instead they're just walking into the onslaught. That is the CT defense from Radix. 5 AKs once again, no AWPs onto Crate or Cinder. Let's see what they can do. They tried the B site, they tried the A site, but they've only had the bomb down twice, and that was towards A.
Oh, Bodemeister was trying to strike first with his furious flicks, but Fry was ready and punishes him for using that cheeky elevated angle. They're now trying to take the short control as well. Straight through the smoke, it's Fry. He's finally started to get a bit of a firepower behind him. Once again, Fresh just running through everyone. 3 frags in a matter of seconds. He's single-handedly blown apart the B-bomb site defense and taken control. As
we said before in the preface, the super sub Fry 1 claiming the B-bomb site's his. Kamapang as well is going to decimate Capiz, and now it's just left down to Eccles. Money is strong for the CT side, and the money is conversely low for Reason Gaming. So potentially, if you're Eccles, you could be playing for the X's here, try and whittle down that T economy as much as possible. But then again, the 1 versus 5, as soon as you give away your position, and there you have it. Fry 1 of the 4K gets all 3 kills to open up that site. And in the afterplant, they will eventually claim it, leading the charge there. 12 kills for Fry 1. That shot as well, the flash that came over, great flashes. This is the thing we spoke about. Is Cray the one throwing those flashes? I didn't actually see. But that's the point about space. You're bringing Fry 1 to do this. Exactly this. Final of these entry kills, but obviously he takes up so much space from the players that were in the lineup prior. Nevertheless, the round number 13, 8-4 now Reason Gaming finally managing to find a round. But actually now it's the opposite scenario we saw last time, where actually Radix could potentially reset them.
Yeah, there's always that card on the line. If they actually do pick up this round, leave Reason pretty bloodied and broken. They go 1 for 1 in the early trades, though. Eccles left on 46 HP. This is Reason running a bit of a loose cannon as well. They've already got an in-game leader behind them. It's just all off the back of individual calls and firepower. I mean, you wonder who she is going to be the one calling for them right now.
Eccles now going to be hearing the steps. The flashbang comes through, the smoke is fading. Kamapang is just Molotov out, and there you have it. Actually, Eccles unable to capitalize off of that one. It's been the man advantage now for Reason Gaming as they're going to implode onto the A side. Alex has to go huge.
Oh, this needs to go absolutely massive. You're correct indeed. Finds off a couple of warning shots, couldn't quite connect them. The Molotovs are soaring in as well. He's trapped, dazed and confused about what's actually occurring on his bomb site. His teammates are going down. Eventually, he gets a potential window of attack, finds 1 kill, but his head gets taken swiftly off by Kamapang. It's a 1v1 between Capiz and Karma gets the triple kill.
Threads the needle there through the gap of Truck. And it's going to be 5 rounds now. Radix, they're looking strong. They're still the 3-round advantage, but obviously they are on the favoured CT side. If you're Radix, well, after having an 8-0 advantage and momentum, you want to be finishing that half 10-5 as a bare minimum. Reason Gaming, they want to close out the last 2, make it 8-7, win that CT pistol, make it 10-8 in their favour. And finally, get a grip into this game in the buy rounds. Reason Gaming going back towards the B site. Can Fry 1 do it again?
Well, it's not a question of if he can, it's a question of if Radix actually allow him to. Fry's an incredible talent. Right now he's going up against an absolutely tenacious defense from the side of Radix. They will push in. Cray's actually the first to charge through, but he's the first to fall. Fry with the trade frag as well, nicely done as Cinder comes in to aid him. K-Pills will go down. It's a 3 versus 4 into the round. Karma finding potential openings as well. Snipes away at Eccles, but the same could not be said for Bodemeister. A bit of a panic there.
Doesn't retrieve the bomb though, it's a 2 versus 4. And now the bomb does get picked up by Fry 1. Bomb going to be planted towards default. And now if you're Radix right now, the thoughts of saving are going to be coming into your thoughts. Neff pushing on towards Cinder with the duel. It's HP that the tag comes out. No, 19 HP with a 1 man disadvantage. He's going to get sprayed down and eventually taken down. But now, Bodemeister, the 1 versus 2, actually lines up 2 players. It's Fry 1, the star sub playing versus Bodemeister. He walks into his crosshair. And for a minute then I thought, Fry 1, he had the crosshair lined up to his head. and he'll take him down, but a masterful 1 versus 3 from the Swedish import. Bodemeister going to be claiming round number 9 in our recent game, and the best they could ask for is a 9-6 finish.
Incredible stuff there as well. Much needed. You get yourself into a fantastic scenario. You know you can most likely go on to get yourself 10 rounds at the back of the half on your CT play. Great 1v3 there. Clutch play, as good as it gets.
Look how close the cross. I thought he'd lined him up. It was over. And there you have it. Round number 15, the final round of the first half. Reason Gaming still have enough to buy, thankfully, but the same can't be said for Radix. They win the round off the back of the crazy 1 versus 3. But look at that. MP9 there for Eccles. Famas onto Neff. They do have kits, decent utility as well, but of course, you're lacking firepower onto 2 players. Fry 1 could be going for the deja vu towards that B-bomb site. He got the last 3K, moving that side up to win the first buy round for Reason. Question is, can he repeat it?
Oh, Eccles, he might only be armed with the MP9, but he's still finding kills with it as he just runs straight through Thomas. The native Karma will go in and blow him out the server, though, and trade it back into a 4v4. But nevertheless, the first frag will go their way.
And now it's a standstill. 1 minute 15 left of the clock. Bodemeister alone towards a Artist, towards CT. Under Heaven, I believe. Obviously, if you're Artist right now, you can play towards Heaven, play fast, rotate towards A, fast, rotate towards B. Actually, going to be claiming the spot towards that A site, going to be perched up on that defense. Neff, on the aforementioned defense, will find 1. It's with the man advantage once again now for Radix.
Cinder trying to get himself poised right now to find an opening kill towards the A bomb site. You can see Bodemeister going for the jumping information play as he bounds across. Not going to find too much yet, but Cray will actually grab himself an absolutely tasty frag towards B. Karma as well. Swift response on A. Takes down Bodemeister. It's all up to Artist. He's hiding in plain sight right now as the Molotovs saw through. No one seems to have cleared him out. He's allowed to peek. That's a beautiful angle to find the kill back towards Cinder. It's a 2v2. Karma trapped on his own. Will actually play against the flashbang. Turns at the correct time and still has his AWP. Switched out to the AK-47 now. Can grab the bomb, but he's left it.
You say grab. Actually runs straight past the Artist and KPS now the 2 versus 2. Karma playing up. Gets rid of the AWP, and now into the AK towards default. Can he manage to get back to a good after-plant position? He
has that utility to try and allow him safe passage across. The flashbangs go in. He seems to get away scot-free somehow. Pulls the taser out as well. Bit of an electrifying play into the round right now as he will just try and hold his own. Cray supports him as well. Flashbang comes through. Wants everyone to draw their attention towards Cray. Karma. Peek comes round though. Artist takes him down, very nicely done, but they have to get on that bomb soon. They both have kits. The smoke goes in from Cray as well to actually try and provide himself an extra little bit of cover. Play with the mind games against Artist, and Kopik, somebody only gets 1. Didn't quite find the diffuser straight away. Cray will get the double kill, but it's already too late, and it's a 10-5 scoreline in favor of Radix.
After an 8-0, 8-3, obviously winning 8 on the draw, I thought that could have been even worse. Maybe a 12-3 or a 10 or 11-4, sorry. Luckily, though, they managed to bring it back off of the back of the momentum gained by Fryer 1, obviously running in towards that B-bomb site from B short and just claiming 3 heads, and thankfully granting the first bar round a little bit of footing in the game. 10-5, if they win pistol, there's a chance, but obviously they won their first pistol, only got 2 gun rounds, so the question is, if this goes 1-1 in terms of pistols, should be Radix claiming potentially another win here on Overpass.
Yeah, it's true. It seems to have been a good map for them recent for performance. They've actually been looking very effective on it. Shutting down Reason right now with ease, it seems. And as you said, actually, one of the things you touched on was the fact they haven't used any tactical pauses. You wonder if this is a fact as well because now they are coachless, they're in-game leaderless, and it is basically just a bit of a mixed bag of a lineup.
Well, they've already qualified. Like, where's the motive to really care? I mean, the thing is, they're all playing properly, but if they lose this game, you know, I'd much rather play versus Radix at EGX than Method, let's put it like that. Anyway, though, it's going to be the fast play towards B, trying to see if they can do exactly what Reason did back to them.
Push comes through. Cray and Co are ready for this push, though, as they set themselves up ready to snipe away with the pistols. Early tackles are coming out, but it's actually Radix that get the initial opener. Bodemeister, absolutely fantastic as he takes down Cray. Bodemeister as well, ready for more, will strike against Karma Panga and remove him from the scenario. There is the backstab of Fry, but Fry not really living up to his old tricks today. He gets taken down by Neff. This is a bit of an awkward one for Cinder as well, as he can't quite connect the shots. Has to switch out to the knife. He bounds in, but he goes down. It's all up to Thomas now, a 1v2. It is actually a manageable scenario. He doesn't have the kit, though. He's found 2 frags already. You can see him wasting so much time as he has to clear these angles to try and tap the bomb. It's going to be a full 10-second defuse. There's no chance he can get this. It's only up to Neff as well. 1v1, he has no real reason to peek. Can just charge straight in, though. He knows he can't get the defuse off and blows his cranium clean off.
11-5. 6 round advantage now for Radix. They're going to be playing versus the 4 spy from Reason Gaming. It's looking likely here, Jack, that this shall go to 13-5. Under that, that should be an 8-round advantage. On your T side, you win 1 gun round, you make it 14-X, and then at that point you might be breaking economies, forcing eco. So Radix definitely the ones set to potentially take this first map here. It's going to be 2 Galils, 3 AKs. For Radix, no SMGs to farm out cash. At this point, they don't want to take risks with the SMGs. There's no risks needed to build up money. You want rounds.
Yeah, basically just try and keep it restricted, keep it smart, hold crossfires ideally. Just play anti-eco, wait for them to push into you. It's basically all they're doing right now. As you can see, that 2-1-2 setup. Just hold, wait for the push to come towards them, find the easy kills. Playing it smart as well, as they've only invested into the rifles, not really trying to go for more of a risky play to build cash. Oh, Cinder first contacted towards Capers. Frontline infantry's going to struggle a bit, but he eventually does get that kill.
5 versus 4 now, 1 minute 15 left on the clock, and you can see Reason Gaming going for the risky stack towards the A-bomb site, but actually a good read here from Radix. Going to be slowly but surely making their way towards that B-bomb site. Kamapanga rotating in, but obviously all you have as your line of defense is a Deagle and Kevlar. 1 versus 4 actually, have Neff holding for the rotations back through connector if they push mid or whatever. There you have it, a free B-bomb site.
Is it actually going to be a freebie, though? As they will push in. They try and take control of the angles there. Karma as well. Just listening out for any audio cues really to support him. He's crouched and spamming away with the Deagle. Connects a bit of a lucky shot on towards Eccles there, but nevertheless, does still get the kill. We can attempt to push in as well as the support is coming over. Thomas going to grab himself that Khalil, switch out from the MP9 that he was wielding. Oh, Karma still finding frags. This has turned the tides as well. Looked like Reason were debating whether or not to back off, but Karma is single-handedly opening this one up and cracking into it. Artist, though, he wants nothing to do with this. Wants to try and punish all of them. Capers as well. Strikes and finds Thomas. Cray with a CZ will get a bit of a lucky round off and blow straight away across Artist. It's all up to Karma as well. Deagle in hand, pushing through, finds Capers. Switch out to the Galil. 3 kills already. Wants to get 4, but Neff will not allow him.
Yeah, you literally saw that on Thomas's screen. Goes to turn back towards CT, opted for the save, but actually off the back of that second headshot there, the second 1 dig from Capers, they decided to take their chances, put it all on black, but unfortunately, odds go in favour of Radix, as his 12-5 a pause comes through. Not sure if it's tactical or technical, it'd be kind of weird to see Reason Gaming go for a tactical timeout, 12-5 down.
Yeah, this late into the game.
Exactly.
Is a bit odd. You can actually see quite an interesting buy coming out there as well, as obviously Radix have read the economy. They know they can just use this as a cash builder. But the free MAT 10s and the MP7, the old Biggie Smalls buy.
Oh yeah. I don't know really. Just going for the SMGs. They're expecting to play versus unarmored opponents. Only player to buy Kevlar's Common Pank has got 3 kills. 3 kills with the Deagle, $900. Kevlar 750, so you can afford that. So going into round number 18. Let's see. 3 MAC-10s, MP7 there onto Capers, Kalashnikov onto Neff. They might just rush B or rush A, just rush up middle, take control of the A site, flood their way through CT to try and get kills with these MAC-10s to stack up some dosh.
Let's see if they can get that Wonga though, Snuds, if they can actually achieve it into the round, as it is going to be a bit of a bonus ball round for them. With the buys they have invested towards. Thomas as well, waiting to strike right now towards the bottom of the stairs. He is actually going to be locked in Mortal Kombat against Bodemeister though, so it'll be a little bit awkward if he does spot him out first. That MAC-10 can really rack up the cash here. Takes down Cinder as well. It's a late response from Thomas, but nevertheless we'll get that trade back. Leaves on a 4v4. There was potential, but it's starting to slip away. They burst in towards the bomb site. They've grabbed themselves the advantageous position now, and they've got these good afterplants.
Echoes on 12 HP, but they do have the man advantage here. No kits for the CT side as the bomb does eventually tick ever so further down. And there you have it. They're going to be potentially saving or playing for exit kills. I mean, if you have the MAC-10 here, 1 kill for the MAC-10 will grant you $600. $600 being an incendiary into the next one. But let's see, is they're going to walk into the AK from Neff.
Fry though, he was the one trying to lead the charge on that CT side, but unfortunately doesn't get too much. It's a double kill from Artist and a kill from Neff as well. So Radix just soaring ahead in terms of rounds right now. 13 already in the bank. Look at the amount of cash they have to play over as well here, as they can reinvest, rebuy into those AKs. They're going to be pretty happy, but they actually try and play it out as a bit of a scout round, it seems. Oh no, they will reinvest.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. You're 30-5 up. You have so many chances and opportunities to go for risks. But then again, why take the risks when you have 8 round advantage? Just throwaways, you know, you have rounds to eco eventually anyway. It's not as if you need to play for money, you need to play for rounds. But can we go towards B? We saw no success from Reason Gaming towards B, apart from 1 round from the aforementioned Fry 1. Apart from that, it's fairly lackluster. Let's see if Radix can change that.
It's true, they're using their early defenses. You see all that utility being expunged from the side of Reason and try and keep them at bay if they can. Molly off choke points, flashbangs to try and just delay them. Smokes down as well. They don't want to get this push going towards B early. They know they have to just try it and rinse through the amount of time that Radix have and play it when it's favoured onto them. But right now, Radix just keeping it smart. They are going to start to reposition off. So actually, they've done a very effective job of wasting so much utility on Reason and getting a tag off before they've even committed to a play.
1 minute left on the clock here. Spam's going back and forth towards the wood pallets. And Neff is tagged down to 40, and Cray actually going to be winning that exchange at 51 HP, 52, sorry. Nevertheless, though, Radix get cold feet towards that B-bomb site, going to be changing their stance on this one and going back towards that A-bomb site. Thomas here to hold the line as well. That's a player you want on your CT defense. Cinder and Echoes go back and forth as they eventually go 1 for 1. It's going to be the 4 versus 4 now, and actually, Radix haven't really shown their hand just yet. The bomb has been spotted just yet. There's no information towards Monster. You have no idea if there's players stacked up outside it. So for Radix, they can sell a fake towards A, but they can also sell the fake towards B. Let's see if that one smoke will sell anything.
Smoke goes in. Seems like they did actually buy into it quite a lot there, but luckily enough, Karma and Cray stay towards B, and Karma starts to slay, gets a double kill, but it's a trade back from Eccles and Ardis, so the Mortal Kombat does go in favour of them. They can get the bomb down now as well. Fry's just sprinting in like a gazelle, tried to glide into play, but unfortunately he couldn't quite get there in time. Thomas as well, Hellfire from above, but he only gets 1 frag. It'll be Ardis to punish him.
Cray, 4 to 15. At that point, you just say, fair enough, lad. On to the next one. Hopefully, he gets more than 4 kills in the finals. But nevertheless, we're going to go to round number 20 now. 5 AKs, 14 to 5. Not reset, but low money here for Reason Gaming. To be forced onto the Quasi, the half buy, 2 Deagles, CZ there for Cinder, UMP onto Cray and Fry. Thomas already tagged up with a G grenade towards middle. And the fake from Echoes could do it justice. As eventually they do get the man advantage off the back of Neff's AK.
What is the meme with Cray's profile?
Oh, it's Brody C.
What's a Brody C?
You don't know who Brody C is? Seriously?
Brody C.
Do you remember the first season of Masters we casted?
Sure.
The one before I joined Endpoint. I did it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Do you remember casting CX and they had Brody C?
Not really.
Seriously?
No.
He's one of my first ever teammates as well.
All right.
Yeah. Basically, the joke is he quit CS to go to the gym, and he's a small lad, but obviously the idea is he's hench down.
Right. So like a Trid.
It's got more neck.
More neck than Trid. Wow.
It's all up.
Right then, back into the game right now. Very slow stuff coming out as they have given us a little bit of a talking pause. They are going to be coming in close contact with Cinder soon. Close encounters of the Irish kind.
Cinder trying to see if he can be a good bouncer today as he's at the door. He says, "Where's your ID?" And they say, "Here it is, lad." And they've been let in.
They've been let into the club. And that was the end of the story, and it was fantastic. Brody C arrives on the scene though. Short-lived, not too much coming out of him today. And it's all up to Karma Panga. But is he going to be panging anyone tonight? What does that mean? What is a panga?
It's like pangs off the wall, like it ricochets.
All right. So he's
Karma pang, yeah, means he throws you against the wall, I guess. Or Karma, do you know what it is?
Right.
Karma comes back around, ricochets like it ricochets off, like it comes back around, like it, Karma pang, like it comes back around, like a boomerang.
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 Cobra.
Boom. Boomerang.
Boomerang.
No, it's not. It's not B-U-M-rang. It's boomerang. Anyway, push coming in towards B. In towards B. Cape is going to go down first though towards Cray as the UMP reigns supreme. Cray as well. Absolutely outrageous stuff starting to occur as he wants to get a couple more frags to his name before this game ends.
And there you have it. Eventually, he does something. Manages to get well,
nearly doubled his frags.
I was about to say 80% of his kills in one spray down with the UMP.
One roll of the dice.
There you have it. As they basically just line up.
Once or twice.
What was that? Sorry.
Don't worry.
Yeah, you look really smug when you said that was like some lyrics or something.
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, it might have been.
What song?
Can't remember. I think it was from the guy that wrote "That's a banging sound." Put a donk on it.
I don't know.
Yeah, put a donk on it, mate.
I've never heard that in my life. Orb onto Burden Master. I called him Burden Meister, but Burden Master apparently gets annoyed at me for that.
Yeah, I saw him tweet you.
Yeah,
he was raging, wasn't he?
He did, yeah. Well, obviously, can't be raging too much, but as I say, that Thomas finds one legs up Artist as well. It's going to be the one-man advantage right now for the CT side, and also the tag onto Artist. Basically, a 5 versus a 3.5.
Right.
What?
Nice bit of math there. I don't know. Cape is going to be rotating back round towards B, though, linking up with the rest of his boys and hoping if they can try and slip in towards that site. Karmapanga's there, though, and he's loaded. He's armed to the teeth. He's got himself the shotty by the shower, in case you try and shoot him whilst he's doing a number 2. He's ready for the push to come through, though, as he will slowly slip up and try and strike. But Master even, ready for it, of course, as he is a bit of a master, takes him down. Craig going to retaliate. He only gets one before it's Adam Eccles to find that swift headshot. Cinder the bouncer's in position, though. He denies the ID this time around. Capiz has been sent off.
Do you remember what we used to call him before? Cinder and Hoodlum?
No?
The older 80s crime show.
Oh, yeah, I do remember.
And Cinder would be like, Hoodlum would be the detective, and Cinder would be the little dog, the little bulldog.
Yeah, that was true. I remember vaguely. I do vaguely remember that.
Yeah. It was from another UK league.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Dead now.
Dead now, of course. Much like the UK.
Oh, dearie me.
Fry going to smoke out early as he wants to try and push through. Ardis getting up close and personal, though. Ardis, a lot bigger on the inside, but will that aid him this time around? Actually, yes, he finds the initial frag. Ardis with the second as well, shutting down Cinder. They've got map control. Surely not. This isn't how you let the game slip away.
Careful onto Eccles. Apart from that, though, Ardis, Neff have to try and do damage, and there you have it. Eccles gets one, gets another. Karmapanga, he's not ricocheting bullets this time. They're actually landing towards the chest of those players, and Neff and Eccles go down. It's going to be the 1 versus 2. Ardis has no careful. They're going to go to change his angle of approach here and try and shift his way up along. Those were
the 2 best panging frags I've ever seen. So if he gets a third, that'd be pang-tastic. But it's actually Cray that does it.
Right. Anyway, round number 24. Is it? No, it's round number 23 actually. Deary me.
Oy.
Actually, I think it is round number 24.
What's 8 plus 15 plus 1?
Yeah, 24.
There you go.
There you go. There you go. Anyway. Or onto Bodemeister. 4 AKs. 4 AKs. 2 ops on the Thomas and
4
Cinder.
AKs a pound, 2 AKs 50p. Get yourself some AKs. I'll do you 2 AKs for a 50p. MP7 for a pound, love, alright? Grab yourself a basket.
That's good. I don't know if I've seen the AK be half the price of the MP7 before. Oh, dearie me. That was good.
There you go, mate.
That was good.
That's what you get from being born in South London. You're born, they hand you a little note and it just has all the prices on. What's that, £4 for 4 baskets of strawberries?
No, it was the £1 watermelon.
Oh, yeah. Half watermelon a pants. Come on, love. All right. You know what? Now you've shouted at me. I will buy that half watermelon. Wrapped in clean film on the side of the street. I'll have
it wasn't
that.
even wrapped in
No, it wasn't, was it? There's just flies on it. Yeah, 30p off on a watermelon full of flies.
Oh, there you go.
50p off for that one.
Yeah. So, 1 basket down, 4 more to go. Let's see, half an hour before closing time and see if they can actually flog these ones. Already the man advantage right now for the side of Reason Gaming off the back of the shot through the smoke. There you have it. Burden Master trying to see if we can equalize the manpower 4 to 4, but instead falls back. 25 seconds left. They're changing their angle of attack and angle of approach towards the B. One comes out towards Barrels as they come charging and storming through towards B.
Oh, sprinting straight in towards the action. It's Eccles to open it up, though, as he gets that juicy little shot towards Cray. No stuff going down from Karma today. He's not panging anyone, but it's Cinder and Fry. Thomas coming in towards the end. They're keeping the dream alive right now, as they do stay alive and kicking.
So, round number 25 now. Let's see. Obviously losing multiple rounds in a row. Radix, if they get a bomb plant, they would have enough to buy. They've lost 4 now. They do have the $3,400 round loss bonus. They're just going to be buying down to 2,000, and they will be able to have a full buy into the next one. High chance here for Reason Gaming to get to double digits and make it 15 to 10. And at that point, getting to the buy rounds, there's a real chance here that if Reason Gaming claim 2 or 3 more, they can take it. But already, fast play towards B.
Oh, Karma doing damage with this AWP right now, but he gets overwhelmed. It's Neff and Ardis that actually connect the critical frags. They grab themselves those firearms to aid them as well. Their arsenal looking a little bit stronger. Actually, only Bodemeister was able to recover the AWP. The AK hasn't been grabbed just yet. The response is coming in. Bodemeister, the contact player towards Fry. They might have actually done enough damage to pick this one up and win the round. Neff, close range. Thomas wasn't ready for it. He wasn't actually aware of what was occurring. Cinder gets blown straight away as well. That's going to be Neff to take him down. Radix, they win it off the most unsuspecting round.
Yeah, I mean...